one who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Jayhawks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Can they catch him? Giving him his pads. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. It is a game of field position, and after a return like that, man, are they set up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Quick strike complete. Touchdown Broncos! And they jump on top. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. A first down for the offense. Defense wants to bring the heat. Gonna run it. It's Neal. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a...
Hit the afterburners, kid. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus-pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. First down here for the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. The run from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
Looking for an open area to his left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Finds his big tight end. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. He wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Looking for a deep man. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Nothing but green ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Kansas. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And they tacked on the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Boise State ready to send out that offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Yo, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games.
All by himself down the middle. At the 30. 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Bringing the heat. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Kansas offense returns to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
It's complete. A huge pickup. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's loose. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Defense looks like they're coming. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Casey. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dudley. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Working that left side now. On the move at the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Not much feels better to an offense than to get some breathing room with an explosive play like that. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. They go to the ground. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Genty. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback checking the play. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Finds a man on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolutely perfect. And now they regain the lead. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One more snap coming before halftime. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They'll throw it on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, Boise State 17, Kansas 14.
The Broncos will kick it off to start the 2nd half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
On 3rd down, going up top. Slips a tackle. He'll pull it down and run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Casey. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Neal. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. This time it's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And
he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're going to throw it again. That's caught. It's Arnold. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. You know, Jesse, they threw that to him in double coverage, and I like that sometimes because you can't let the defense just dictate what you're going to do.
No, they're going to make sure he gets his, Reese, no doubt about it. And they're going to force it over to him, hoping that he can make a play, and knowing that he can. But as a defense, you got to be careful doubling him because that means somebody else is wide open.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Defensively, I think you have different strategies for these situations. The clock is your friend, right? You want that thing to tick. You're up in the 4th quarter, but you don't want to sit back and prevent because you've heard the saying, you really just prevent yourself from winning.
Makes the grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
This offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is
and he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now how do we get this stopped? Now the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're sending out the regular kickoff unit, and even with 2 timeouts left, I think they're going to sit there on defense and watch the clock hit 0 if they do this. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the fourth quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a two-possession game.
Plows through the defense. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Yeah, and this is great offense. You want to finish it. You want to finish the drill with your offense on the field and that clock ticking. Nice job converting on 3rd down and basically salting this game away.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. Coming to the line looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Timeout called by the defense. 27 seconds to go. On the ground, it's Genty. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Daniels. Quarterback moving. Unloads it left. Finds a man by himself. Off he goes. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
Complete to the wideout. He's tackled at the 31. And 1st down for the offense.
Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of time those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team. And that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.